Because then I know if I go to resell it, I can probably break even or maybe make a little more on the side.
Right.
So yeah, that's what I've been doing lately.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
See,
that brew watch is a good example because
that's
brew,
a nice looking piece.
It's it kind of, and that, like we mentioned the Monaco, it kind of gives me that vibe with that square cushion case. I saw it on eBay. I saw a few others and they were going for a lot more. And this one in particular was like $400. And I'm like, dang, like $400. It's a good chunk of money, you know?
Right.
And then I was looking into it and I went on the website and they were selling for like $385 for a brand new one. And I'm like, okay, so it's a little bit more, but they were all sold out. But when I looked and they had like 40 or 50 people watching this watch already. So I was like, dang, like this might not last too much longer. But the guy had, or gal, whoever was selling it, had the original strap, the beads of rice bracelet, which is $85 on the Brew website, and then an additional Brew leather strap. And so I'm like, oh, this is like 3 straps or 2 straps and a bracelet included for $400. And so I immediately was like, if I regret it, I'm gonna learn an expensive lesson. But yeah, I snagged it, and I'm pretty sure I could sell that for more because of the extra stuff. But I'm not gonna sell it. It's a great watch.
So I was just gonna ask, how are you feeling about it now?
Yeah, I love it. You know, it hurt to park that money into a watch that I know if I didn't have such a large collection of watches, I'd be wearing that thing probably every day or near it. It's that nice of a watch. It's really cool.
Yeah.
But because I have so many, it's kind of like, all right, I gotta give some love to this. You know, I haven't worn this in a while. Or hey, this company just sent this watch in. Let me give it some wrist time and try it out. So there's definitely it's not all, I don't want to say good or bad. It's just, you kind of lose that when you are running a YouTube channel. And I'm sure you've experienced this, and other content creators can relate. There's some points where you don't really get to enjoy the watch you may want to enjoy at that time, because you kind of gotta, you know, you don't want these companies waiting like for you to three months later to do your review or whatever. So I'm kind of going to that.
Oh man, you know what? Well, good luck, bruh. You know what I mean? Yes, it's fun. It's a funny thing. Like when people send you watches and you have to review them and you have X amount of time, and it does take away from your actual collection. Yeah. You know what I mean? Whether it's a week, 2 weeks, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But you have to spend time with the watch that you're reviewing. Right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I totally understand it.
You do. And it's one of those, like, even if, like, I'll give an example with that Tissell, that Chase from All Things Random, he sent it in to me, and I sent him my Rocos R0108, the Starry Night dial. Yeah. And we kind of swapped for a bit, and he was like, he did his review and he's like, hey man, I'm sending your watch back with this other one to check out. I'm like, all right. Well, I'm not done with yours yet, but if you need me to, like, I'll buckle down and get it my review done. And he's like, no rush, which is really cool of him. So I always appreciate that. But it's like, I gotta. So there's a level of kind of pressure or stress, even if it's not coming from the other party.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
You're still kind of like, I don't want to just be hogging up someone's personal watch either.
Right. But then you have personal things, videos you want to make for yourself. Right. You know what I mean? Like, you may have a watch, I love this watch so much. I want to do this, but you can't because you have to do this. You know what I mean? Then by the time you get ready to do it, you like, just wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Put it on the back burner. Yeah. You know, it's rough, man. It's rough. There's
a balancing and juggle act to it for sure. But what about you? Like, have you bought any? Because the Certina you bought new. And so for people that maybe don't know, or if they didn't watch the other video with Miguel, like, tell us about this Certina. Like, first off, it's a gorgeous watch, but what happened with it?
The story behind the Certina, me and Miguel, we talk a lot, and I don't know, he sent me a picture of it, like, check this out. And he always sending me shit. Right. You know what I mean? Like, look, check this out. You know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 blah. I know you will like it. So when he sent me the Certina, it was kind of like, huh. And then it was like crickets. And he thought that the phone had disconnected. He like, hello, you there? You there?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm here. He like, you okay? I'm like, yeah. I never seen this watch before. You know what I'm saying? Now I've heard of Certina, but the DS Podium, like, I've never seen it. And I'm like, like, this is one of the most beautiful.